What's up, everybody? So, I had an incident happen to where I was filling my pond up and I overflowed it because I forgot about it. It literally turned the water crystal clear. It only lasted about a day or two. But if you ever do that and you have all your fish and you think putting them in like a freshwater tank is going to help them, it won't. The thing you immediately have to do is get conditioner, that solution that removes the chlorine, because chlorine actually gets attached to the gills of the fish, and that's what causes them to suffocate. So you have to get that chlorine neutralizer in the water column as fast as possible, and taking the fish out of like, let's say, the chlorine water and putting them in a fresh container isn't going to save them. You have to have that conditioner to bring them out of that state of suffocation. So I was able to do it. I got conditioner in here fast enough, but I knew everything was in trouble when I saw everybody on the bottom breathing heavy, and yeah, I thought I nuked my pond. I couldn't believe I did that. I was just filling it back up because it had evaporated. I had a leak that I had to fix. There's a constant leak that keeps reoccurring in this corner, but it's over the years. I patch it probably once a year, and it's easy to fix, and I can usually tell when it's been disrupted. But this last one, I think I got it really good. I think it'll last longer. You know, just trial and error. I used a pool patch on it last time. Now I'm using Geosil and or OSI, which they don't recommend, but everybody survives it so far, and it holds up. It's holding it now, so at least it's slowed it down to where I don't notice any water coming out. But yeah, pond is doing great. If you have a chlorine problem with your pond, let's say like you put way too much chlorine in it, you better get conditioner, the water chlorine remover in there as soon as possible. And man, mine took like probably 2 bottles of that crap for 800 gallons. So which is the pretty much the volume of this pond. It's 4 by 8 by 2, right? It's two 12-foot boards. 12-inch standing boards. You can make it as big as you want. It's held up fine. If you are going to do it any bigger, though, I would definitely support the middle with like a 2x4 into the ground and or braced on top, Because when I did this, I was renting, and I had to have something that would be temporary, was my mindset, that I could just take down and get rid of and chop up and burn up, throw away the plastic, and call it a day, so I can move on out of here. But I ended up buying this house, so now I can do something more permanent, but I still like the raised pond because I have kids, and the raised pond really helps with keeping them from being able to fall into the pond, and they can come and play with it. Too, this is a water reservoir for my garden and my greenhouse, so it's really useful to have a pond reservoir of water. If God forbid something horrible happens and you don't have a bunch of clean water, or the water stops working, whatever reason, you've got at least 800 gallons of a freaking reservoir of water that you can boil and filter and drink, and be a rain catch. So it's all around a good thing to have. I think if you're gonna homestead or have a garden, and you want to add life, but you want to keep it safe for your kids, build a raised pond. It is totally held up. This is deck mates and literal kiln dried wood. You don't see the 2x12s. I use some reclaimed boards that I got from a job, and just put them as a trim around this thing. It's nothing fancy, Like I said, it's just my outdoor pond, and man, it's lasted 6 to 8 years now, no problems. Other than like there's a leak in this bottom corner, and that's been there for a minute. There's a hole in the liner, and I just feel it. But yeah, this is winter. We're in the middle of December. Everybody's just gotten fed. You're supposedly not supposed to feed your fish when it's below 40, but I don't know. They eat still, and I like seeing them eat. And no one's dead. Everyone's hungry. And, yeah. Anyway, it's another day in the Bazemore. Hanging out in my cold pond with all my fishies. And if you have a chlorine problem, there you go. Now you know. Do that immediately. Get the conditioner in there. Peace.